What is man that thou art mindful of him? In desolation here a lost world lies. All wisdom was its aim, with noble plan. It sounded ocean deeps, it measured the skies, and fathomed every mystery but man. What is man that thou art mindful of him?
You see, if you tell people they came from animals, they'll start living like animals. Mr. Darwin has written a book, and he tells us that man is an evolving animal. Mr. Freud has written a lot of books, and he tells us that man is a frustrated child. Mr. Marx has written a few books, and he tells us man is simply an economic factor caught in the wave of history.
What is man that thou art mindful of him?
What is man? Man is a king. Did you get that? And of course, at this point, somebody comes along and says, that's rather interesting, because we certainly don't see man living like a king today. Man is living like a slave, and that's right. Man's living like a slave. Instead of having all things under his feet, man is under the feet of all things. Up and down the busy streets of Chicago and the narrow little lanes of Chicago, people are frustrated and broken and discouraged. And because life is so meaningless and life is so empty, they're sitting at bars and they're using narcotics and they're getting involved in all sorts of things. You see, if you tell people they came from animals, they'll start living like animals.
So he says, you turn away from the past, and let's talk about the rest of your time. How long is it going to be? You don't know. Where will you be? You don't know. What is God going to do? You don't know. I don't know.
Now, my friends, let's not close our eyes as in the night. Let's be open and honest. It's time for us to wake up, and it's time for us to clean up.
It is finished. These 3 words are the translation of one magnificent word. And that word means it has been finished, it stands finished, and it always will be finished. A completed work.